Well, this is an international matchup at Royal Ascot to savour, and one of the trainers with an international runner joins me now, Chris Waller, the trainer of Nature Strip.
He's in good form, he looks great, and I just wanted to see him here safe, so that helps settle the nerves, and we'll let him do the talking now.
So Nature Strip for Australia, James McDonald and Chris Waller is last in for the King's Stand Stakes. 5 furlongs, take less than a minute to run, and they all burst out of the stalls. And slow away was Golden Pal. Golden Pal missed the start as Pontos and Winter Power are the first two to show, so it's the Chet runner. And at the back of the field, I think it's Cardham that might have unseated his rider coming out of the stalls as well. Nature Strip, Acclam Express, Golden Pal trying to recover as they make their way through the first couple of furlongs. Winter Power and Arecibo are over on the far side. Down the centre, Man of Promise leading the Royal Runner, King's Lynn. Nature Strip right up there with Pontos, and also making an international line on the stand side, Golden Pal. Acclam Express comes next with Equilateral. Twilight Calls is next as they make their way down inside the final couple of furlongs. Nature Strip has gone to the front in the King's Stand. Golden Pal is done. Winter Power, Arecibo on the far side. King's Lynn trying to get involved with Twilight Calls. Act is marvellous. It's Nature Strip out clear in the King's Stand by 2 lengths from Acclam Express. Twilight Calls, then behind these Equilateral. Salute a world-class sprinter. Nature Strip, a ripper in the King's Stand. What a horse. Nature Strip provides Australia with another win in the King's Stand, and few have been so dominant.
That was incredible. The team had done a marvellous job. So lucky to be on him, and he's just an absolute freak of a horse. And I think he would have silenced a few critics with that performance because it was scintillating.
Great spectacle for us and a very proud moment to fly the flag proudly for Australia and New Zealand. To see him come up the straight like that, it was breathtaking.
It was so special. Can we add to it tonight? So Home Affairs and Artorias in the Platinum Jubilee, and this is at ASCOT having a little look around. Artorias has prepared at Newmarket and Home Affairs is prepared at Lambourne. That's
right, yes. So I think that Chris wanted to be at Lambourne just because it's not as undulating as Newmarket, but I'm sure that everyone has their own tricks and techniques of how they prepare their horses. And what's really interesting, I find, is that they said it was a truly international affair in the King's Stand. Well, it's a very international affair in the Platinum Jubilee. You've got a Japanese horse, you've got another American who's got Irad Ortiz and trained by Wesley Ward.
Yeah.
So
Campanelli.
So there's plenty of international flavour again. And you have to be filled with confidence when you see Nature Strip doing what he did to the King's Stand Stakes form, and then you see these horses facing up tonight. So another late night. I need some toothpicks to keep my eyes open.
Forget about the prize money. A lot of people get bogged down in the prize. This is like the Olympic Games. This is just worth going over. And to all of the Australian owners, we say thank you for doing it. Keep in mind, so the owners of Nature Strip could have stayed and gone to the Stradbroke. He would have been a $2 favourite in a Stradbroke. He would have got more prize money for winning a Stradbroke than he did for the King's Stand. It cost them money to go over, but they did it because they wanted to test him against the best in the world. And us as racing fans, I just think we simply say thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. I think it's wonderful that they were able to sacrifice the prize money, and I love the fact that they were really adamant that they were going to do it, and that's exactly what they've done. And yeah, I must admit, I feel very proud seeing Australian horses running their absolute optimum at that carnival, and there's just so much of an Australian flavour throughout the whole week, and I've loved every minute of it.
Jane Chapelheim, Jane Peacock, has had 2 winners as well as a trainer, an Australian lady who's training from the UK. Looking at highlights today, I hope you found a winner today. Well, Chris Muntz trained the winner of the IPSWICH Cup, Smart Meteor. This would give him so much of a thrill, and he had a double today, taking out 2 out of the 3 features.
Yes, he did. He's had a really good run of late. He's had a couple of winners over Stradbroke season. Then this is IPSWICH. He was able to take out 2 of the features, Brock Ryan riding one of them and Sam Collett riding the other. And it was interesting to see this horse. He does appreciate the softer going, and we said at the start of the program that it did look as though it was presenting softer than the soft 5, and that's exactly what Smart Meteor likes, and it was downgraded later on through the day. So really good for him.
And as soon as we arrived here in the studio, you said Bet of the day, Skyman, and he delivered with a great turn of foot.
Yeah, great turn of foot. He hasn't won for a long time. I can't believe I was so confident. I didn't realise it was that many runs of outs, but he just is perfectly trained, well placed, like we saw Waller being able to place 5 winners today. Just 5 winners at Rosehill Gardens, another highlight for him. And Skyman gets the job done. Wasn't from a rail skimming ride, but a really good ride.
And then down the straight at Flemington, this battle in the Creswick, Star Patrol, the gelding, against the quality filly, and Lizzie, you nailed that one as well. Passive aggressive was too fast.
She was, and so professional. She just pricked her ears. She travelled so tractably. Unlike Star Patrol, she has just got no chinks in her armour whatsoever. So she's the real star of the show today. I think she's got so much upside, and she's still got such a more improvement you would suspect to come just with her physicalities being such a young filly.
We saw at Ipswich, whether they be these incredible new wave of mullets that's going around. Gee, I tell you what, the mums and dads are proud of what they're producing here with some of the dance moves. The mullet is such at strength at Ipswich. That looks a fair party town.
Yeah, the mullets and the sunglasses and some of those dance moves as well. And the tashes. I mean, look at this. Next year, you and I are going to be in the middle of that mosh pit.
And Bruce. Tafane storming down the outside to win last year. She's a Group 1 star, isn't she? Look at the crowd. Isn't it brilliant to see crowds back at the races? Craig Williams, who's just been doing amazing things at the moment over in New...